day for the past 365 days, I've done nothing but one thing: putting arrows in knees. And what started as a dumb joke quickly became a daily ritual that I shared with thousands of you. But now that we've officially passed the 1 year mark and the series has come to an end, I thought it would be great to look back on some of the chaos together. This is day 1 of shooting a guard in the knee every day until the Elder Scrolls 6 is released. The first month of the series, I really didn't know what I was doing. I was playing on legendary difficulty, I was using my mage character, and the editing was a little unpolished. Honestly though, most of the fun was just me dying more than the NPCs were, which I thought made for a good laugh. By this point in the series, after a couple of months, we were starting to get a bit of a rhythm going. We were having some cooler shots, new gear like telekinesis arrows, conjuration bows, and fire arrows, and we were even starting to get some consistent fan requests. And so suddenly it started to feel a little less like my solo series and a little bit more collaborative. What do true sons and daughters of Skyrim wear when it rains? A storm cloak, obviously. And once we were in the triple digits of days, this is where we really started experimenting with the series. Bad puns, glitches, and new requested targets, you name it. It was kind of messy, but this is where the series really started to form an identity. Here's where I reckon we found our stride as a series. At this stage, we were getting so many requests that I simply couldn't keep up with it all. Even to the point that some folks even started their own daily counts for their requests. We were doing a new request every single day, using new gear, going after harder enemies, and even including some mods like Jesper. But as you know, on day 300, I decided to call an end to the series on day 365. I felt that the joke had run its course at this point, and I was really keen to move on and look at some new projects. But instead of this being sad that something was ending, I wanted to take the series out on a high, which meant that for the next 65 days, it was all about having some fun. And as we got closer, for the final 2 weeks, I wanted to step things up a notch. So no more easy knees. The first week, which I dubbed the Gauntlet Week, was going to be going after the tougher knees in this game. And then for the final week, something a little more fun and reflective, but looking back on the top requested characters over the course of the entire series. And then finally, the World Eater himself as our final knee. After a full year of arrows, chaos, and laughter, this was the knee to send the series off. And looking back, this series started as nothing more than a dumb joke, but over the course of 365 days, it became a ritual. You all turned this into something much bigger than I ever imagined, and for that, I can't thank you enough. But don't worry, while the knees are taking a little break, the chaos here won't be stopping. I've got plenty of new projects on the way, and I hope you'll stick around to see what's next. So here's to an unforgettable year. Cheers. But of course, I couldn't forget about how we really sent this series off, with an honourable mention of Gortwog, who was commented the most times continuously out of anybody at well over a month, and with Gortwog brought the ultimate conclusion to our series.